So 3S Money is an online payments and FX platforms for SMEs, specifically bridging developed countries with emerging markets, and therefore we continue expanding into Asia and Middle East. Middle Eastern journey is very exciting for us. Our Dubai office is the top growing destination at the moment. The traditional banking rails, they are disjointed, as we all know. Payments are slow, there's lack of trust between the banks across the world, payments are going very slowly and it's very expensive. So we're just making it work for the SMEs because everything what matters for them is speed. I call it an Amazon Prime mentality. When you order something on Amazon and it's not arriving immediately or at the latest next day, you start thinking, oh, maybe something wrong with the product. Right? Which is completely wrong mentality, but that's how it works. If you're not getting a service delivered to you immediately, then probably something is off. So we are solving exactly the same problem. It's all a question of the infrastructure. So our infrastructure allows us to issue accounts in different countries all across the world. So we believe that every entrepreneur, no matter where they're based, no matter where they're coming from, they should get a set of accounts in the markets where they're trading, so they can transact instantly as a local. So that's what 3S is all about. So 3S started 7 years ago. And I was looking for vendors and suppliers on LinkedIn for 7 years now. So I've got a wealth of experience, whether it's a KYC compliance tool provider, or is it a debit card issuer, or we're looking for a branch manager in Paris. LinkedIn is my number one go-to. And why? Because fintech is a very young industry still. And lots of salespeople across fintech vendors, they tell you that their solution will solve all your problems, but when you start getting deeper into details, you find out that probably this is not the right fit. Again, I think the problem of the industry is that some companies, they cannot articulate what the main strength is. They want to offer a broad range of services to cover all your problems. So transparency is the way to get the right information in the right time, almost immediately and online. Most notable experience was finding the right KYB provider. As you know, we are accepting SMEs from all across the world, and the main challenge is how we can get them account very quickly so they can start transacting straight away. In order to get them an account, we need to assess their business, to gather their registration information, directors, shareholders, assess all of that. And for that matter, we need a provider that will be able to pull this data in real time from different sources. When I launched this request on LinkedIn, I've got more than 20 proposals from different countries, names I never heard of before. So how you pick up the right one? And I said, well, look, I give you 4 names of the businesses, and who is quicker in providing me the right information about those businesses win. And that worked fantastically well. That's exactly what I've done just before the show. So I posted about crypto debit card. That's something that we're quietly working on behind the scenes. Yeah, the product is not live yet, and we are picking up a vendor. So I'm having meetings lined up with those who responded to my LinkedIn post to showcase their product. For the next 12 months, we've got a French IBAN with SEPA Instant lined up, going live in September, and the opening of the Paris branch. That's going to be really big. We've got expansion in Hong Kong. We just got a license in Hong Kong, and that will be our gateway to the Asian market. So all the Asian customers, Hong Kong-based companies, they will be able to get accounts in Dubai, in Europe, in the UK with 3S. The demand is coming to us because we follow all the international business centers where international companies are based. Yeah, there's now very low barrier to enter the international trade, unlike before COVID. So everyone realized that they can sell cross-border services and goods fairly easily, but they need a bank account to do that. And in the past, the go-to could have been HSBC or Barclays International or Credit Suisse, but for smaller clients, they just don't have the means to service all of them. So that's where 3S is coming into play.